Hey YouTube, what's going on? Haven't got a knife review out for you for a while, so I'm going to try to punch out a couple here. This is an item I got for my birthday on the 5th, and it is the Victorinox Swiss Tool RS, which is Rescue and Survival. When I got this tool, I was like, man, I wonder who this makes you think of. And I automatically thought of the mediocre pirate, because he's an EMT and a firefighter and who knows what else. But anyway, I thought of him. I thought, man, this would be a great tool for him to have when he's, doing his job. But anyway, we'll go over it and then I'll give you some thoughts and opinions on it. It's these things right here you're seeing, these are the locks. This is how you lock it, unlock it when it's opened. But we'll just go over them, and then we'll talk about some of the things I like. Here's the wood saw. I have used this saw a great deal. It works wonderful. I've been using it for the campfires, cutting up the wood when it's too big for the fire. So we've been cutting it up with this just to give it a good workout. It works perfect. Got your knife blade. Works perfect too. Used it a heck of a lot also. Large flathead. Haven't used it much. Oh yeah, I did. I used it to clean my nails. I know that's not what it's for, but it worked perfect. Can opener, bottle opener. We're getting a thing there. Right there. Then we have medium flathead, wire crimper, I believe is what that's called. A smaller flathead, another I'd say bottle opener. Why does this have so many flatheads? I have no idea. I know I'm not ever going to use them all, but I guess they're good if you need them. And these scissors, I use these a lot. They are really nice. I love Victorinox scissors. They're so much better, in my opinion, than Leatherman. But don't get me wrong, I love Leatherman too, but I think the Victorinox scissors are much better. We got the all long Phillips. I like that because it gives you the room, it gives you the length you need to get into tight areas. You got the length. I really like that about it. We got a little tiny flathead, and this is good for the mediocre pirate. Seatbelt cutter. I gotta tell a funny story about this one here. The day this came in the mail, my roommate, she opens it up and she runs her knuckle across this. She's like, wonder what this is, and runs her knuckle across it. Then she's like, oh shit! She starts bleeding. I was like, you dumbass, that's a seatbelt cutter. Well, I didn't think it was sharp. That's what she says, and I'm like, who the hell would make a knife and not sharpen it? But anyway, that's the story about that. It was quite comical that day. I was like, you're a dork. But anyway, that's the seatbelt cutter. Then we got our pliers, and I've used this I don't even know how to begin to tell you how many times I've used this thing. It has become my favorite multi-tool of all. I like it better than any Leatherman. This is my first Victorinox multi-tool, and I guarantee it will not be my last. Just got to find a job first. But this is the RS, Rescue and Survival, as I've said. You got your pliers, your wire cutters, and I'm not doing very good, am I? I can't remember what the heck that's called. It's like, it's on my tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember right off. Then you got your ruler. It is either 22 centimeters or 9 inches. So, what I use the most on this thing is, as I said, the wood saw. I use it so much. It is like my favorite thing about this, besides the knife. It comes in really handy. The teeth, they're really good for the wood. You can maybe see all the wood chunks in there. They really have a good bite to them. I've really enjoyed using this tool a lot. I use the blade, as I'm sure you figured. I use it an awful lot. Victorinox, you know, they're stainless. It's just, it takes wicked edge, and I mean this came with a wicked edge on it. Very nicely done. Victorinox knocked it out of the ballpark on this one. I love this thing. You know, I told you, you know, these scissors, these are such nice scissors. Let me get this one. This is the Surge, Leatherman Surge. You'll see it in a review too. But, I mean, you can see here. I'll try to compare them for you. The Victorinox are way smaller, like width-wise, but about the same length-wise. But to be honest, the Victorinox cuts 10 times better than the Leatherman. I love Leatherman tools, but I don't know what it is about this Victorinox, but it has knocked the Leathermans out of the ballpark. I have not carried a Leatherman since I got this, and that is very abnormal for me. I carry a multi-tool every day, and I like to switch them up, but since I got this one, I ain't been switching nothing. This has just become my favorite multi-tool. But that's I've used the Phillips a great deal. Like I said, it gets into the tiniest places so easily because it's got the width, the length to it. This is a great all-around tool. I would really suggest it for anybody that's into survival or rescue work. I really think this would be a great tool for the Mediocre Pirate. By the way, if you don't know who the Mediocre Pirate is, go check him out. Pretty good dude, makes some funny videos. But I don't know what else to tell y'all. I mean, I told you what tools it has. It's my favorite multi-tool right now. It's knocked all my Leathermans out of out of the ballpark. I like how it's got the full-size pliers. It's not very heavy. I mean, you'd think it'd be extra heavy because of all the tools it has, but it's really not that heavy. I carry it in a Maxpedition sheath on my belt. I got a Maxpedition single sheath, and I carry it horizontal on my belt because, as I told you guys before, fat people really can't carry stuff vertically because it kind of hits the fat. So I got to carry everything horizontal. But I carry it in that, and it's working out perfect for me. I just love this little tool. Well, it's not little, but I love this thing. But anyway, that's my review on the Victorinox Swiss Tool RS. The competition's still going on. Not going to end it yet. Ain't got very many video responses. Hope to get a lot more. So anyway, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in my next video. Take it easy.